I'm very good. How are you?
I was just looking in there, and your hair is really shiny.
Is it?
It is very shiny. So that's a good sign, isn't it?
Good sign, yeah.
That's good, healthy hair.
I even did the mini marathon on Monday.
Did you?
Oh, yes.
Bravo.
Me and my sister Fran and about 105 others, all for the Rise Foundation. So.
Good for you.
Yeah,
very good. And did you find it difficult, or were you okay? Did you walk it or run it?
No, I didn't run.
Because you're fairly fit, though, aren't you, with the basketball and all that?
Well, that's going back a bit now. Don't be embarrassing me now. No. And we walked it, but we had great crack with it.
Yeah.
And there was 40,000 women there all walking for some charity or other. And the atmosphere, even though it was lashing out of the heavens, it was a dreadful day. We had great fun.
I heard a guy on the radio yesterday, and he was giving out, his name was Lorcan, and he was giving out because he never got his medal. He was a bloke dressed up as a woman. And he was sort of saying that he did it, and he needed, for his sponsors, he needed to be able to prove that he had done it,
Yeah.
But it is a women's mini marathon, so it's the one thing that's sacred to the women, isn't it? And if the lads want to do it, they can do it. But
I don't know, but I just feel that when the lads do it, they're doing it for the right reasons as well. There's no mess.
Oh, absolutely, and they all raising money for charity.
Yes,
but I'm sure the people would give them the money anyway, whether they have a medal or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you get some people who are just they're very kind of bureaucratic about these things. And, it's only an medal. It's probably not worth that much, is it?
Well, you'd be very proud of it at the end of the 2 hours or whatever it takes you. You know what I mean? Especially on a day like Monday,
Yeah.
Very proud.
Well, fair play to you. And it was the rain was coming down and everything, wasn't it?
Absolutely horrendous.
Well, you got there eventually.
We did.
Now, you're doing some gigs in the Olympia Theatre on the 17th, the 18th and the 19th of June. So do you like doing the Olympia? Do you like doing Dublin?
I do. The Olympia has always been a favourite spot of mine over the years. Now, I have to say, last year we were in Vicar Street, a couple of nights in Vicar Street, and I loved that too.
Yeah.
I really think it's there's some great venues here in Dublin, but it's nice to go back to the Olympia, having had a break from it. It's been a few years since I did the Olympia. So, it's really exciting, and delighted with the response to it. And we're doing some gigs as well this weekend up in Donegal.
All right.
Just kind of warm to get myself into the way of it.
And you're doing a good few of them, actually, because it's the Dublin ones at the moment that they're talking about, but you're going to the UK and that, so you're doing a lot of, you're working hard.
Well, I'm not working real hard, but I'm getting out there and doing them. I'm picking and choosing the tasty ones,
Good for you.
And enjoying it more than ever, you know what I mean?
Well, you're going to do a song for us, Bless the Road.
Yes.
And the writer of the song, Steve Cooney, is actually there.
Steve Cooney.
Cooney, yes. Cooney. How are you, Steve? How's it going, Steve? And also Bill Shanley, the Ledge.
The Ledge.
How are you? 2 ledges, 3 ledges.
Yeah.
In the studio together. Fantastic. So, you're going to do what? Do you want to tell us about the song, or is it?
It's written by Steve here, and it's just one of my favourites. I do include it quite a lot in the set, and it's a nice song to sing at this hour in the morning.
Right. Okay.
It may be a bit quiet, but we'll leave
we
the
can
rock.
Take quiet.
We'll leave the rock until later.
Okay, right. Mary Black, Steve Cooney, and Bill Shanley with "Bless the Road" on Today FM. Fantastic.
Of heather singing, weaving mystical wings. Now in a while, my precious child, you will unfurl your wings, and I have lost what I believe I promised everything. But before you go, my friend, my kind companion, listen to this song I sing. Then go in peace and grow in grace and goodness. Know that you have nothing to fear. And dry your eyes, my little one, and let there be no tears. Send me a dream from way beyond. I promise I shall hear. Oh, beautiful, beloved soul companion, thank you for those beautiful years. And heaven hold and watch your way forever. May your every dream come true. Forgive all wrong, always be strong, and do what you must do. You stand before this open door, and you must now go through. My precious friend, my own, my sweet companion, bless the road that carries you. This open door, and you must now go through. My precious friend, my own, my sweet companion, bless the road that carries you.
Oh yeah, fantastic. Bless the road there from Mary Black and Steve Cooney and Bill Shenley on guitars as well. Absolutely gorgeous this hour of the morning. Thank you so much for doing that.
I want to be gentle on the ears for the listeners.
And we'll dedicate all the junior cert and leaving certers who are out there doing the thing.
Yes,
bless the road that carries
yes,
you, eh?
Yeah, and a long road ahead too, yeah.
That's brilliant. So listen, the 17th, 18th and 19th of June and other dates around the country, but the big ones in Dublin are going to be in the Olympia Theatre. And just that Steve Martin thing, that actually appeared, Calico Train, you did it with him. That was kind of low profile enough, was it? Because we didn't really hear that much. I just read about it on your website actually.
Yeah.
But that was a great story and you got to meet him.
So much fun. Apparently he's a fan, and someone had said it to me years ago that they read in an interview that he was a fan, and he just contacted me through email, and his producer was on the phone then and saying, can you record this song that he'd written? I mean, there's a whole album of songs and various different Dolly Parton's on it, and Vince Gill, and a lot of great singers and players, and it's country kind of bluegrassy country kind of music. And
it's called The Crow, isn't it?
Yeah, The Crow.
Yeah.
Now it's nominated, I think it won a Grammy, so I got a sniff of a Grammy by being on it. Did very well in America. I think it was probably you could buy it online here. But great day. He actually flew in for the recording. He asked me to go to New York to record it, and I had just come back from New York, and I said, to be honest, I'd really prefer to stay here and do it. So I did it in the Cauldron Studios here in Dublin. And when he heard we were going to record it in Dublin, he said, do you know what, I'm coming over for that. So he flew in his private jet.
Oh, lovely.
And just came in on the session, and we went for a great meal afterwards and had good fun. And then I brought him to a session in what's it called?
Cobblestone. Yeah.
So that was, it was the Friday before Christmas. I was freaked because I thought, oh my God, everyone's going to be locked out of their brains, with Friday before Christmas, end of work, etc. And there was a great atmosphere there, and it was a bit noisy when we got in. And I thought, oh, this could be a disaster. Turned out to be brilliant. They got on. They played.
He's a great banjo player.
He's a great banjo player, really good, and very musical, and very passionate about it too.
He's better than Steve, the other Steve.
No, nobody's better than our Steve. Steve Cooney, he's the man.
All right, listen, I'm looking forward to those gigs, and Mary, it's lovely to see you, and thank you very much for dropping in to see us again.
My pleasure, Ian. Thanks a million.
Good luck. Cheers.
Bye.